Oh, please. Oh, that's solid. Mm-hmm. Look at these layers on there. Come. Close. Let's welcome today's chef, Rashena Burroughs, AKA Sheena.
Hi, my name is Rashena Burroughs. I'm the founder of Blueberry Cafe, the Zucchini Bar, and Aqua PHit water bar and luxury gym. I'm from New Jersey. I'm born and raised in New Jersey. And the food culture here back then when I was coming up, there was no such thing as vegan, really. The only thing was just soy milk and a couple of soy tofu products, but that was it. I was actually born not eating meat. So growing up, the most culture of any veganism or vegetarianism were the Rastafarians in the community. They had corner stores where they offered maybe a veggie Jamaican patty or something like that, but for the most part, just, seeing pescatarians, people who didn't eat dairy, but they ate seafood, But lately, maybe as of 2008, I noticed the vegan population becoming more visible and I watched the world change.
So, Sheena, I hear we're taking a trip to Italy. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm super excited about that because I eat Italian at least maybe like twice a month.
Okay.
So I'm excited about this meal. What do we have today?
We are going to do a herb-crusted Beyond sausage lasagna.
Ooh.
But it's also going to be alkaline. So let's get to it. So it may look like a lot, but we're going to cut this up and we're going to blend this all up together. Okay. So we're going to start with the tomatoes. We have also some sage, fresh sage. We have thyme. We have fresh basil and rosemary. So we're going to kind of mix all these things up into everything that we use to give it a nice balance. So all of these are dried into here as well. Okay? All right,
So you've been vegan pretty much your whole life.
Yes.
And me going on 3 years, I'm still kind of new to this game.
Right.
So how was it for you growing up?
It was different.
Yeah.
It was different. Of course, going to like birthday parties and different things like that. I always had to be the kid that gets, she can't eat the cake, she can't do this, she can't do that. My mom always cooked me separate meals. So I'm like number 7 of 8 children. So I was the only one that was born that way. Like even from just birth, my mom said I wouldn't take anything that had meat products. I couldn't even really drink her milk. They had to put me on something called Soylac when I was born. Yeah, because she ate meat or consumed, so my body just didn't digest it, just didn't take it. And when I got high chair age, she said I would just turn my head.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and put those, I guess we'll put about 6 of these in there. Yep.
More?
Mm-hmm. That's good. Then we're going to go ahead and throw in some of those yummy herbs. Are you familiar with these herbs?
This is sage.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Rosemary.
So a dash of that. And
basil.
then basil, yep. Lots of basil.
Yes.
Okay. And then we're going to throw the thyme in there for some extra added vitamin C.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and throw some of these in here. A few of those. And you can add some onion.
Sauce from scratch, I like this.
Yes. Add some onions to that. We're going to drizzle, get some of this.
And what are these?
So this is onion powder.
Okay.
So that's the secret master to all vegan cooking.
Onion powder.
Yes.
Got it.
So you could go ahead and put some in there. Now you can also add like sun-dried tomatoes and all that. The sun-dried tomatoes give it that darker color. Okay. All right, so that looks good. So up next, we're gonna boil some 7.0 alkaline water. So we use a triple filter on our water. We have a water bar, and it changes the water back to its natural alkalinity. So there's a machine also that we have that we can raise the levels of the pH. But when you eat healthy and clean and you're vegan, 7 is perfect, back to the natural spring water. So, yep, it's nice, crispy, clean water. So we're going to go ahead and take it to that quarter line. Okay. Then if we need more, we'll just add more as we go. We're going to go ahead and blend that baby up. So you can go ahead and throw it as it goes. You can just take this little lid off and just throw the rest of those tomatoes in there.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
And then normally, so what you could do is you can watch the color, and you could definitely add more tomatoes to that because it takes 12 tomatoes to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just 6. Yeah.
Oh wow.
6 of the 12. Yep. Oh, he's scared. Okay.
No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm ready to go now.
Okay, you ready? All right, let's go.
All of them? Okay. All right, we made it. It's smelling really good. You smell a lot of the greens in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of it.
Mm-hmm. So this is gonna go on a nice high heat for 2 hours. I'm gonna thicken that. We're gonna add some other things to put color to that in a second, okay? So you can flame that on up.
All right. 2
hours. When I met Alan, which was amazing, because I met him actually in Blueberry Cafe. And, you know, I began a fitness workout with him, and, you know, we just began to like talk and collaborate ideas, and we came together, and he gave me so many wonderful ideas when, you know, for the birth of the Zucchini Bar, and came to him like, hey, I think we should do something together where we combine what I do and what you do.
Hi, I'm Alan Watson, founder of Aqua PHit Water Bar and Luxury Gym. I first met Shino 6 years ago. I used to go to Starbucks to do a lot of my work and thoughts, get my ideas. My barber actually told me about Blueberry Cafe. He's like, yo, you gotta try it. They got the sea moss drinks and the food is really good. So I switched from, once I came, you know, she did a phenomenal job of making that ambiance, and the food was good. So I started doing the same thing at Blueberry. So being a professional trainer, when I met Shino, she wanted me to work with her son, and that's kind of how the whole relationship began. So my role with professional athletes is to make them, you know, help them perform better into whatever sport they're partaking in. But I like to start from the inside out. So start with like detoxing, hydration, and then that all goes along with the flexibility and then obviously the strength training.
Alan is amazing. It's inappropriate to even call him a trainer. You know, he goes by a tactician, because not only does he train, he's also doing recovery. And he knows the body, he has so many certifications, so many levels of knowledge of what he knows. In the sports field, working with him and seeing the athletes come through is just like meeting DeAndre on an everyday basis. We're seeing 6-foot kids, 8th graders that are almost the size of DeAndre. After brewing for 2 hours and adding the sun-dried tomatoes, this is what the sauce looks like. Take a look at that.
Oh, that smells good and strong.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's good, I like
So
that.
we're gonna layer that baby.
I was about to say, what's next?
So next we're gonna make some cheese from scratch. So for your sea mozzarella cheese, you're gonna have sea moss, the famous, yes.
Dump all of this?
Himalayan salt. You can measure out about a cup of it. It's a measuring cup right next to your left.
Okay.
About a cup and a half.
Big fan of this sea moss here. Cup and a half.
About a little cup and a half.
That's enough?
That looks good.
Cool. Here we do a lot of onion powder.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want that
Don't
flavor?
be afraid.
Don't be afraid of
Don't
the
be
onion
afraid
powder.
of the onion powder. It's your friend.
Yes. And you can go ahead and you can pretty much use
The whole thing.
all of that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So in your 3 years, the athlete that you were 3 years ago, how is your performance and your agility after becoming vegan?
I think that at the beginning, it was the biggest change for me. I felt a lot of energy right away.
Right.
And oddly enough, like I've never had I didn't ice for a long time, like right after I became vegan and plant-based.
All right.
You know,
We're gonna
I think
do
it
a
was
cup of that.
due to the no inflammation that I was having, and it's been great. But I think the athlete that I was and the athlete that I am now, it's the same. I think just a lot of unneeded or bad weight is not
half at a time.
is not in my body anymore. Half a cup.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, getting the mucus out your body is
Yeah.
everything. It adds so many more years to your life.
How is it for you working with athletes? Do you have some that are kind of on the this isn't enough protein for me? Do you have people that still think that way?
That's the number one thing. You know, just we've done a lot of studying, Alan and myself, and just having the knowledge to educate them and having the stuff readily available for them. It helps a lot too. So I took the liberty of culturing this. We're gonna add some of those pine nuts too. Let's do about a cup of those pine nuts. Well, you can eye it.
Yeah,
I usually eye it.
I'm with Shino now, so we just kind of eye stuff just by sound over here.
When I had to write the recipe out for you, it took me like 2 hours. I was like, oh my God, I don't know, what's the cup? Okay, so we're gonna add the cultured. So this is already the same cheese. The reason why I cultured it is just so that it could give you that ricotta feel.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yep. And let's go.
All right.
Start low.
Yeah.
All right. And then we can let that blend up for a little bit. Okay. So we should be good. Now, let's get to it. Go ahead and throw those babies in there. That's a nice amount measured out.
All of them?
Yep. We're going to do red and green peppers.
Ooh.
Yeah. We're going all the way to Italy and then back to Brooklyn.
I love that. You can smell it right away. Oh.
All right.
All right, so now I'm gonna
Saute.
saute these.
You're going to saute those up.
Saute these up. Almost like I know we're in Italy, but it's almost like fajita style.
Yep. Yep.
Veggies right now.
And so we're gonna add some more basil. Put that basil in
Look
there.
at that. Mm.
Yep, so we'll put that.
Are we gonna add some dill in there?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit?
Don't be shy.
Okay.
It's herbs, all for your cellular benefit.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right.
And we have more in the back.
More herbs. Hey, the phrase of today is don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Not with the
With the
herbs.
onion powder.
Oh, that's what you didn't add.
Oh, look at me.
Onion powder. We're gonna do no salt on that one.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So you wanna get a nice texture, but you always wanna cover it. Because when you cover it, it locks in the flavor of the, so maybe we can borrow that time. How about that?
stuff?
Yep. I'm gonna cover that baby. Yes.
We're locking the flavor right
We're
now.
locking it in. Okay, there you go. So now we're gonna get to the fun part.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna use the Beyond sausages.
Okay.
But we're gonna crumble them.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
I already took the liberty of taking the casing out, so they're right over there.
Okay. And we got the hot Italian sauce.
Hot Italian, we're gonna put them in a blender. You're gonna pulse it. We're gonna make crumbles.
Okay.
Yeah, so similar to the ground beef that they have, but we're gonna use
You
it.
gonna use all of these?
Yeah,
Okay,
and give it a little more Italian zest. So when you're pulsing, you just zoop, zoop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's better in a food processor, but this is working. Okay, we're done. So
And
now
that's how
we
you pulse, everybody.
So yes, that's how you pulse and get the sausage crumbles. So let's turn this flame on. I'm gonna add some more of the avocado oil. And just break up the crumbles.
Okay.
So lasagna is all about the layering of it. That's the secret to it. How you layer. Sometimes people may just put sauce, cheese, and
Is there a technique behind the layering?
yes.
Okay.
Is that you make sure you put everything in every layer evenly. And that looks good. Yeah. So we're just gonna double team these sausages
Yeah.
and just chop them on up, get that going. That looks good.
Starting to come out good.
My style of cooking is, I would say, the long way. Yeah, because I'm a scratch cooker. We grew up in a household where my mom, she cooked everything from scratch. Only can I've seen her ever use was like evaporated milk or something like that, but mostly everything was from scratch every day. So I'm a scratch cooker. I don't really know measurements like that. It took me almost 2 hours to write that recipe out for DeAndre the other day, but I got through it. And I think I'm a very inspired cook. I cook with intelligence. I cook for cellular benefit, so when I'm cooking and I'm adding certain things during certain seasons, like if it's wintertime, I know to add more herbs like thyme to boost up the zinc and to more things with vitamin C and different things like that into a soup or to whatever. So I would say an intelligent chef. All right, so 2 hours later, voila.
Oh, wow.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, and then getting a whiff of the Italian spicy fennel sausage crumbles.
Yes, yay. Goes together. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is you are going to layer the bottom with the sauce so that the pasta shells don't stick.
How thick should this layer be?
That's enough. Yep, that's perfect. So just spread it all the way out throughout the whole pan. We just want it so that it doesn't stick. These are no boil. These are garbanzo bean pasta.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so they're no boil. You don't have to boil. Times are getting better. I'm
That's
gonna let
good.
you do the next layer. So go ahead and crisscross that layer.
Okay.
Yep. Get zucchini. So we're adding zucchini. We're gonna add tomatoes. Next, we're gonna add the cheese. We're gonna lay that cheese on there. This is so this doesn't fall off. I'm gonna let you do it. I'm just gonna give you a little. So just spread it out like that.
Okay.
You can just paint it on really quick. And while you do that side, I'll start to add some tomatoes.
How's that?
Perfect. So you got layer 1, sauce. The second layer, you have zucchini, you have Roma tomatoes, and we're adding some cilantro
Okay.
to this.
Cool. Okay.
Spice it up with a few mushrooms too. We're gonna make a nice, hearty, veggie lasagna. So I put the zucchini first because it's wet, you know, it's like a water vegetable, so it'll soften the pasta quicker in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah. If you put something hard, it may take a while for it to melt down, but if you layer it with that zucchini, wow, look at that. I wish I had my camera phone.
Look at that.
Amazing.
Took me years of practice, guys, to learn how to layer like this.
So after you do all your layers, you put this into the oven,
Okay.
and then voila. So here you have a 7-foot giant monster on a court athlete who relies on a plant-based diet. So for those who doubt it, there's your proof. So for anyone doubting the, let's say, protein levels, the nutritional levels, and the years that it adds onto your life, and the energy levels that you gain, and the mucus-free bodies that you acquire, don't doubt. I'm hoping that DeAndre's love for a plant-based diet is able to inspire and motivate young athletes to do the same. You know, to inspire them to think about their bodies and, you know, just take it a step further than, you know, just training. And I hear the oven.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right.
It smells good.
And voila.
Oh, yeah. That looks good. Smells good.
Yay. So we're gonna have you do the honors of cutting the squares.
No. Me?
Yeah. You took knifing classes, right?
I did, but this is a whole different
Yeah,
department.
it's easy. You just cut that.
Oh, it does look pretty easy.
Yeah, it's easy. It's solid. It's cooled.
Yeah, I definitely am a fan of big pieces. I think, you know,
So do
she
it
knows,
like that.
she knows that about me already. So, oh, please. Oh, that's solid. Look at these layers on there. Come. Close. Look at that.
I could tell he loves lasagna. Okay, so I'll go ahead and grab some salad.
Okay.
Do you like avocado?
I love avocado.
Yay.
Oh, man. Wish you were here. I know. This is looking great. You know when you just dance a little bit because you know you're about to eat some good food? Like if you're waiting in line at the restaurant or at the buffet, you kind of like, with your plate, like, all right.
All right.
Like, I know what I got going on.
There you go.
All right.
So. That's good. Yeah, I must say so myself.
That's good.
It's good.
That's really good. Cheesy, sausage, fennel-y, like, we did a good job.
Yes, we did.
Hell yeah. So, Shino, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Again, if you guys want to have some more of this amazing lasagna or try any other amazing meal, Shino's restaurant, Blueberry Cafe, is in Jersey right now. Line out the window, out the door, around the block. Go check my girl out while we have more lasagna.
Yes.
Thank you again for coming.
Thank you.